Hello, friend. Welcome to Marine Engineering Hub. This is your author Ravi Gupta. So today we are going to discuss about the tie bolt. This is a part two video, and if you haven't watched part one, please do watch because this is the part two and will be related. Today we are going to discuss about the position of tie bolt, where it is positioned, and how it is positioned, and why it is positioned, and what are the arrangement which we are being employed by different manufacturer like Soldier, Man BMW, and different engine, how we are going to deal with. So let's begin the video. As you can see here about the tie bolt. So first let me tell you, as I have told you, the tie bolt is holding the bed plate, A-frame, and the entablature in compression. So during the firing pressure, what is happening, that the engine is being pushed down, means the bed plate is being pushed down, and the tie bolt is pushing the bed plate up. So a bending stress will be acting here, means it will be acting here on the bed plate component. To prevent this bending, the main aim of placing a tie bolt is to close to the center line. If the tie bolt can be placed closer to a center line, in that case the bending stress will be reduced. As you can see in this diagram, this is the main bearing journal area, and this is the tie bolt hole. Okay, and this is a central line. If we can place the tie bolt closer to the engine, in that case the bending stress will be reduced. So let's see what I have written here. Firing force causes the bending movement in the transverse girder. To reduce the bending stress in the transverse girder, tie bolt needs to be placed as close as to the center line. So here means does transfer girder, the bedplate component where the tie bolt is accommodated. Okay, and for this reason, Soldier has employed a jack bolt arrangement. Means as you know, the Soldier is using jack bolt arrangement method to keep the main bearing journal in place. What is basically doing? The Soldier is holding the main beam top keep by the help of the A-frame support with the help of the jack bolt, which is been tightened hydraulically. Okay, as you can see here, by using this jack bolt arrangement, the tie bolt can be placed more closer to the center line and hence less bending stress. Same thing I've written here. Jack bolt arrangement for main bearing and man BMW has employed double keep main bearing to keep the tie bolt closer to the central axis to reduce bending stress. So MAN BMW has also employed a double keep arrangement, means two keep is been provided to hold the main bearing top component in place so that the whole diameter can be reduced and hence the tie bolt can be placed more closer to the engine. You will understand better here. As you can see, this is this area I'm talking about. Okay, this area I'm talking about. Here, as you can see, this is a transverse girder, this is a tie bolt hole, and this is the bearing saddle area. Okay, now this is the central line of the transfer girder. Now, if the tie bolt hole is placed away from the engine, means this is the away from the engine. This arrangement is away, means when the tie bolt hole is been away from the center line, in that case the bending stress is very high and the failure of tie bolt is very much. Okay, now because of jack bolt arrangement or double keep arrangement, the tie bolt can be placed closer to the center line of the transfer girder and hence the bending stress is reduced. The distance from the center line of A and B in jack bolt or double keep arrangement is much more closer to transverse girder, hence reducing bending stress. Okay, A1, this is the A1 distance from center line to the tie bolt, and B1, this is the same thing, is more than this, and hence bending stress is less, failure and losing of tie bolt increases. I hope you understand. Let's go to the next slide. Now, as we have talked about where the position of tie bolt should be, now the tie bolt system is being changed in man BMW engine. In earlier MC series, two tie bolt was provided on the other side, as you can see here. One tie bolt here, one tie bolt here. Same thing, one tie bolt, one tie bolt. But now the twin tie bolt arrangement is been provided. Okay, like here, as you can see, this top view. Okay, so a question is asked in a MU class 4 that what are the number of tie bolt is there if the unit is 5. So basically a formula is there. If the single tie bolt is there, in that case the formula will be 2n plus 2 means what? Suppose there is 5 unit. In that case 2 into 5 plus 2 means 14, 12 tie bolt, sorry, 12 tie bolt will be there. Now, in a twin tie bolt arrangement, if the same question is asked, the tie bolt, what will be the tie bolt number? Then the formula will be 4n plus 4 means 5 unit, 4n plus 4, 16 plus 4 equal to 20. So 20 tie bolt will be there in twin tie bolt and 12 will be there in single type tie bolt. Now the question come out to our mind that by doing so, what we are achieving and how it is being fitted. So as you can see, deformation of main bearing from tightening of the tie bolt. Now as you can see, as I've told you that tie bolt is holding the three component in compression, therefore the bending is occurring because of the tightening, like this, as you can see. But twin tie bolt arrangement when tightened causing less bending, and hence this arrangement is been implemented by the man BMW later MC series. Okay, now let's see how this twin bolt arrangement is provided. Now as you can see, this is a transverse gutter. Okay, this is the transverse gutter, and above the in the transverse gutter a faceplate is been welded. Welding of a faceplate on a transverse gutter means this faceplate is welded on the top of the transverse gutter, and this is been this thickened faceplate is welded on the face of the tie bolt. Now one thing you should keep in mind, as you will see in this diagram, the tightening of the tie bolt is below the bed plate, but here as you can see it is tightening here. Okay, means this area. Okay, not below the transfer gutter. When we see the top view, here you will see that this is a longitudinal gutter, this is a transfer gutter. So this is the bearing saddle area where the main bearing will sit, and this is the faceplate twin tie bolt arrangement like this. This is the faceplate twin tie bolt arrangement. Now as you can see here, the one tie bolt will be fitted here, one tie bolt will be here, one tie bolt will be here, one tie bolt will be here, and it will be tightened here by the threaded section provided, tightened here. So this is how the faceplate is been welded on the transfer gutter, and the twin tie bolt is accommodated. And why it is provided twin tie bolt? So that the bending of the or deformation which is occurring because of single stay bolt is been lessened. Okay, so let's move to the next. Now we will see how the tie bolt tightness and how the tie bolt tightening is taking place. As I have told you, the number of tie bolt can be determined by this formula for stay bolt means for single tie bolt and for twin tie bolt arrangement by this formula. Now let's see how this tightening is been carried out. But before tightening the tie bolt, what we need to take care that the tie bolt should be checked. The tie bolt is tightened on a 24 monthly basis. During the tightness, we should loosen the pinch screw. Okay, and after that we should tighten it. But in a case of a soldier engine, the jack bolt arrangement should also be loosened up apart from the pinch screw arrangement. Okay, so same thing I have written here. During the check, pin screw is loosened up and jack bolt in soldier is also loosened up before tightening the tie bolt. Now let's see. Here I have shown you different tightening sequence for different engine. This is the tightening sequence for soldier RTA engine. As you can see, means suppose the tightness is started from center 1, 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. Means reciprocating way. First center, these two will tighten, then the beside one will tighten, then this 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 one will tighten. This way, the reciprocating way, the soldier is employing the tightening of the tie bolt tightness. Now in man BMW MC series, what is happening, where the single state tie bolt is provided, first the beginning is again from center, and we are tightening the whole art part. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, and after tracking the arch part, then again from center the forward part. So this way man BMW MC series is tightening is employed. Now in twin bolt tied arrangement, what we are doing, we are tightening sequence is followed from forward to aft. Very easy to remember, from forward to aft. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, like this. Okay, so I hope you understand how the typal tightness is been employed. Please do like and subscribe my video. Please share. The part 2 is complete. The part 3 will be coming soon. Please remain tuned. And if you like it, please subscribe. Email credit goes to marinediesel.co.uk. Thank you, friends.